In a world already drowning in absurdity, Vladimir Putin just outdid himself. He's now Donald Trump's official publicist. Yes, the same autocrat who invades countries and poisons opponents is publicly sulking because Trump didn't win the Nobel Peace Prize. If irony could be weaponized, this would be a global crisis. Earlier this week, Putin stood before the cameras and did something no political comedy writer would dare invent. He praised Trump as a man of peace.
As to Trump and the Nobel Prize, it's not up to me to decide who should win the prize. And I don't think anyone present here will object, or anyone from your audience will object, when I say that there have been cases when the Nobel Prize Committee gave the Peace Prize to people who did nothing for peace. And in my opinion, those decisions damaged the prize's authority. So they gave the Peace Prize to people who did not do anything. You should only give the prize on the basis of actual merit. Otherwise, the significance of the prize is eroded, and that's what was happening. But ultimately, it's not up to me to judge. And I don't know whether the current US president is worthy of the prize, but he really is doing a lot to resolve the complicated issues of today that have persisted for years and for decades, the difficult crises that exist. And it is the case with the crisis in Ukraine. He's genuinely striving to find a resolution. Some things have been done, some things haven't, and maybe we will be able to achieve more based on the Anchorage talks. But he's certainly working on those issues, working on ways to achieve peace and resolve the difficult international situations that exist today. And the situation in the Middle East is one striking example. If the current initiative is brought to its completion, if everything that Donald was striving to do will be made real, it will be a truly historic achievement. And you may have noted that I talked with the Prime Minister of Iraq, who is now presiding at the League of Arab States, yesterday, and we agreed to move the meeting between Russia and the Arab League. And I did that because I don't want to interfere in the current process that I hope has now gained traction, a process that has been made possible with a very important role played by Donald Trump, and that is certainly an achievement. But once again, it's not for me to decide whether the prize should be given to him and whether it is the kind of achievement that should be rewarded with.
That moment said it all. Putin, the man who turned war into state policy, campaigning for Trump to win a peace award. That's like an arsonist lobbying for Firefighter of the Year. But beneath the flattery lies strategy. Putin doesn't want Trump to win the Nobel. He wants Trump back, flattered, distracted, and politically paralyzed. It's classic KGB psychology. Massage the ego until the target forgets why he's even negotiating. The formula's simple. Call Trump a genius, a peacemaker, a historic figure, and he'll hand you months of diplomatic inaction. Putin goes that praising Trump works like giving an old dog a new collar. He barks louder, thinks less, and follows his master's lead. And while the world struggles to stop a real war, the former president stays busy chasing what truly matters to him: trophies, titles, and applause. The tragic and comic part is that the theater works. Trump needs validation like Putin needs oil. And every time the Kremlin calls him a man of peace, Putin buys himself more time to wage his own. In the end, this isn't about a Nobel Prize. It's about control. And Putin remains the world's undisputed master of manipulation. Because while everyone gasps at the audacity of the speech, Moscow's strongman is laughing, not because he believes in Trump, but because he knows exactly how to use him. If there were a global award for best performance in political manipulation, Putin would win by a landslide. And Trump, as always, would settle for honorable mention. Subscribe, turn on notifications, and drop your comment below. Who deserves the bigger prize, the puppet master or the fool who still believes he's a hero of peace?